If someone's going to pull off a heist, now would be the time. Bricks of 4,000 notes are stacked and sent to the vault. They'll wait there until it's time for delivery. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing makes billions in paper money every year. Counterfeiters try to rip them off. But does anyone bother with coins? Actually, coins have been in the crosshairs of scheming, thieving minds a lot longer than bills. Back when coins were made of gold, crooks would shave them down. Authorities countered by making coins out of less valuable metals. But that doesn't mean the war between the thieves and the feds is over just yet. This is the Philadelphia Minting Plant, the largest coin factory in the United States in both size and production. This massive fortress of a building spans the length of 5 football fields. Inside, this mega mints a fine-tuned combination of raw machine power and precision craftsmanship, and the security's stone-cold serious.
We are really in many ways the envy of the world mints.
There are 8 major steps in the minting process. It begins with the design. Whenever Congress authorizes a new coin or metal, the Mint's sculptor engravers sketch out their ideas. It's a contest. Whoever comes up with the best design wins. The prize? Having their artwork displayed on a U.S. coin means it's seen by hundreds of millions of people every day, a number that puts the Mona Lisa to shame. John Mercanti has engraved more than 100 coins and medals.
It's a very privileged position to be in. It really is, especially as an artist.
Until the 1970s, the sketches were hand-drawn.
When we had to make a correction on a drawing, we would have to go back and redraw the whole thing.
Computers have changed all that. Today, software programs streamline the process. After the design is approved, the artist takes up traditional tools to sculpt a clay model. It's usually 3 to 12 times the size of the finished coin.
It takes a certain degree of concentration. Sometimes it's almost monastic in seeing the engravers in their cells, what I call cells, working very quietly and very intense.
The team makes a negative rubber mold of the large design. Then, liquid epoxy is poured into the rubber mold and hardens, creating a more durable model to work with. This model is mounted onto a machine called a transfer engraver. At the other end, a tool cuts the reduced design into a steel blank called a hub. It will be an exact replica of the large model, but engravers still have to double-check for any tiny errors.
This is the only place in the world where you'll see a bunch of grown adults standing around a table completely frustrated over a little piece of metal that's the size of a quarter that just doesn't quite look the way they want it.
Once perfected, dies, 2 pieces of steel that will stamp the design on the coins, are made from the master hub. Then, raw machine power takes over. Every day, inside this massive room, monster machines consume thousands of tons of 13 by 1,500-foot metal strips of copper and nickel alloy, and every hour punch out round blanks by the thousands. The blanks are softened in these towering annealing furnaces, and then run through a washer and dryer. Next, giant upsetting mills exert tons of pressure on the softened blanks, squeezing up rimmed edges. Finally, huge coining presses stamp the long-awaited images on the coins, 750 strikes per minute, with nearly 100 tons of force. The coins are spot-checked for errors. And once they're clear to go, colossal